It's quite a challenging. All right. So you see here, Krishna says, those who are mischievous. Naturally, you say, if you want to become an animal, you're mischievous, envious. For the lowest among men, I cast them onto the ocean of material existence into various demonic species of life. And then he says further, attaining repeated birth among this species of demonic life, O son of Kunti, such person can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. So, of course, the Hindus, they believe they got 7 lives. Most Indians, we only got 7 lives. Like the cat. The cat got 9 lives, they say. Huh? You got little less, 2, 7. Do you think so? Huh? No? This is a statement of Lord Krishna. So if you are not serious, you are envious, mischievous, correct? What's wrong with my animal life? I prefer to be an animal. Yeah? And you see what happened? Correct? Because at the end of the day when you die, who decides your next birth? Can you decide? Huh? Can you decide? So who decides? Who? Krishna said, I decide. I put you. You cannot question if we put you in the body of a gorilla, let's say. You like it. Huh? Think. Can you argue on it? I protest like India, go to Supreme Court, hey, and put the wrong birth. Can you do that? No. Correct? So, why become mischievous? Right? Why? No, it's not worth it. Because you may be a prime minister this life, but next life? Next life? So how to assure that next life I don't come back? Best ideally I don't come back, correct? Who want to come back? Right? Yes? So how to go about doing that? That's the human being's question. You understand? Question is not to simply trying to get more money to enjoy ourselves. Naturally, everybody is programmed like that. Why you study so much? Oh, I get a good life. Then I get everything nice. I got money, I can buy everything. Yes, that's how we have been programmed. Correct? But money is not everything. Even the person who has most money, they are also stressful. Correct? Money cannot give you happiness. Money cannot buy you anything. Wealth is a perpetual source of distress. This is from the Bhagavatam. It is most difficult to acquire, and it is virtual death for the soul. The money. Therefore, what satisfaction does one actually gain from his wealth? Similarly, how can one enjoy any genuine happiness from those things that are gained or maintained by one's hard-earned money, such as home, children, relatives, domestic animals, since they are all temporary? This is not my statement. Right? It's a fact. Especially most of you are from India, correct? How difficult it is. You have to go to office on time, correct? Yeah. And then you're on call, correct? The Singaporeans, they don't work like that. They don't want. Yes? Yes, but you, how much headache? Correct? Yeah? Why? Because money? Correct? Yes or not? No. In my case, no, Prabhu. I am born from a rich father. Right? Actually, again, you see, another verse I show you. I've shown this many times. This is what we are trying to struggle for. For human society, constantly thinking of how to earn money and apply it for sense gratification brings about the destruction of everyone's interest. When one becomes devoid of knowledge and devotional service, he enters into the species of like those of trees and stones. See how detrimental it is. Instead of thinking of God, if you think of what? Money, you know what will happen next life? Oh, we thought of animals at worse. Now even worse still. You become what? Trees and stone. So this is a serious or not serious matter? You tell me. Not serious. Pastime, Prabhu. I come to the Hare Krishna, I sit down for a while. They may say something, then I go eat something, I go finish that. Is that a fact? Come on, tell me. Is this a serious subject or not serious? Huh? If you're not going to die, then I close my chapter. I don't need to talk anymore. But you're going to die, I'm also going to die. Correct? Yes. Before we die, we have to prepare ourselves. Yes? Death is not at all pleasing. And since everyone is exactly like a condemned man been led to a place of execution, what possible happiness can people derive from material objects or the gratification they provide? We all have got to face that. Just like a man condemned to death is already told, this date you are going to be finished. But the only difference with that we don't know. Do you know? Exactly this date I'm going to die. Is it? Yes? Yes? Correct? Therefore, it is said in our scriptures, so here you see what has been said. Labdva sudurlabhamidam bahusambante manushya arthadham anityam apihadiraha turnam ayeteta napatet anumrityum yavan nisrayasya vishaya kalau sarvatrasya. This is again spoken from the Srimad Bhagavatam. After many, many births and deaths, one achieves this rare human form of life. This human form of life is very rare. Don't think that every other day you get human. No, very rare. Which, although temporary, yes, it is temporary. We're going to die. Correct? Yes or no? Who is going to live forever? Nobody. Afford one the opportunity to attain the highest perfection. The human life can give us the highest perfection. What is that? What is that highest perfection? That means you can go back home, back to this human life. You can go back to, Other life you cannot go back. Possible? It's not. So human form is very rare. That's why I said, thus, a sober human being should quickly endeavor for the ultimate perfection of life. As long as this body, which is subject, is always subject to death, has not fallen down and died. Before we die, before we what? We should make definite plans how to escape this death once and for all. That should be the purpose of our life. Correct? Yeah, I can earn, I can become a Bill Gates or what nonsense, anything I can do. But what's the end result? I'm going to die. Huh? And if I don't prepare myself for that, then what is the use of my purpose of life? You think I wasted my time? Yes? So the objective has to change. As they say, paradigm shift. The paradigm should shift to the ultimate goal. That is more important than anything else. Other things are all simply, it says. What is it? Other things are says what? Huh? Nothing. Other thing is simply wasting time. What is that verse? Hello, Pandit? Ah. Let me finish this verse first. After all, sense gratification is available even in the most abominable species of life, whereas Krishna consciousness is possible only for a human being. Krishna consciousness is possible for only a, not for anybody else. That's why there's another verse I'm going to show you. Everything else, if you do not perfect your life in Krishna consciousness, everything else is simply a waste of time. Tell me if let's talk about investment. I ask you to invest in bank A where you get maximum return. Or you want to put in bank B, after so many years you got no return. Which bank will you put your money in? The bank where you got no return? Nobody. Only a fool will do that. Yes? Correct? So similarly, if I ask you where you want to put your time, into Krishna where you can go back home to the spiritual world, or you want to put in your material activities where everything will be zero after you die. Where you want to put? But where you putting your money now? Where? Krishna or in this bank? Huh? Where you put? You see where we got our what? Objective wrong. Yes? Yeah. I mean, you step out of this place, every one of you will be thinking of tomorrow what I'm going to do. Hello? Yes? Oh, I got these, so many headaches. Yes? Is it not? So how many are actually putting your, in English they say, eggs in the right basket? Yeah? Whole weeks you are gone. You come here only how long? How long you come here? How? Not even hours. Maybe let's say 2 or 3 hours. How many hours you spending with the materialistic environment? How long? Yes? Calculate. Yes, Prabhu, I am going back to Krishna. Is that possible? Come on. Think. How much serious is this? You think dying is easy? That's not right. Death is not pleasing. Dying is all right, Prabhu. I'll die. No, next birthday I'll get. What's the big deal? Huh? Yes? What problem? Any problem? I'll die. They say he had a peaceful death. He died peacefully. Yeah? You read in the obituary, correct? Oh, he died peacefully, very peacefully. No, Prabhu, he died in the night. Worse still, you don't know what you're doing in the night. And they say, no, he died very nicely. Why? When he died? He died in the night. Maybe because he died in the night and nobody got into trouble. Huh? You understand? I show you one verse. What's that verse? Anyone? Hmm? Oh, elevated demigods at the time of death. Severe, unbearable pain. Severe, unbearable pain takes away the consciousness of all living entities who have accepted material bodies. Don't you know about this pain? Hello? Peaceful. Huh? What? Peaceful, Prabhu. You understand this? It is not what? Very nice, you know. Huh? Very nice. Send an invitation to every. Tomorrow is my death day, Prabhu. Please come. You'll have a party. Yeah? You understand? And we have been doing this over and over and over again for the past 150 trillion years. How long is 150 trillion years? How long is 150 trillion years? Do you know? Do you know? Hello? And that's only this Brahma's life. What about other Brahmas we have been through? So how much time we have wasted in meager sense gratification? Over and over and over again. Correct? Yes or no? Don't you think it is about time that we put a stop to this? Don't you think we should seriously consider this? Yes or no? Huh? No. So we need to stop it, correct? It is the most important thing we have to do. Everything else is secondary. You understand? It's like building castles in the seashore. And when time is finished, it's all finished, gone. That's what we are always doing and have been doing, and over again we have been carrying on doing in different species of life. Many species of life we have been through. It is explained here. Sometimes we are human beings, sometimes we are male, covered by mode of ignorance in material nature, the living entity, sometimes male, sometimes female, sometimes eunuch, now very popular. They ask, what's your gender? Male, female, I don't know, QQQ, and so many things they have. Correct? Yeah? You cannot put just male and female. You got so many. Yeah? Sometimes eunuch, sometimes human being, sometimes demigod, sometimes bird, animal, and so on. And this way is wandering within the material world, is acceptance of different types of bodies brought about by the activities under the influence of the modes of nature. This is how we have wasted 155 trillion years. Yes? 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 So do you still want to waste more time? Singapore is a nice place, Prabhu. Yeah? I think I don't mind staying here. Yeah? Think? So therefore, if anyone is intelligent, that's why this is a rare human, but they're intelligent. They should definitely make a stop to this thing. And you cannot stop this thing by your own accord. It is not possible. It is not possible. Okay, I want to stop. It's not possible. You can only stop this thing if you go and take shelter of Krishna. And you cannot take shelter of Krishna if you don't get the association of devotees. It's not possible. Go direct. India, millions of people, they all go to the temple, they pray and all that. But why are they not changing? Why they are not understanding what I'm speaking today now? Practically, they don't know these things at all. That's my experience when I went there and preaching to many people. They don't understand what is our religion all about. No clue also. Why? Because you need devotee association to explain to you how to go to Krishna. Otherwise, not possible. It is not possible. You understand this? Huh? That's why this word sadhu sangha is so important. Because Krishna arranged like that. If you want to come to me, you must go through my devotees. And when you go to the devotee, there are three things you have to do. You have to surrender, you have to inquire submissively, and then you have to do service. You cannot go challenging, then it's no use. It is not that you just simply become a blind follower. No, you submissively inquire. Why? How? Why is it so? How is it so? That's how you're given this human intelligence. Yes? You have to inquire. And if you don't inquire, then you are not. You understand? That is the purpose of this intelligence. The purpose of intelligence, of human intelligence, is to figure it out. My dear Lord, how can I surrender? How can I worship you? How can I become your servant? Because, Krishna has waited 155 trillion years. He can wait another 155, trillion, million years. No problem for him. Yes? But is it a problem for us? It's a big problem. Correct? Yeah, we may be sitting in the human body now. What guarantees that the next life you're not going to get another lower birth? Correct? That's why Krishna said, you become my devotee. Then you will not come back here again. Correct? See, yeah, Krishna said. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vedi tattatah tatvadeham punarjanma nahi te mam eti sojuna. See here, this verse, Prabhupada quote this many times. One who knows, again, the same thing, the transcendental nature of my appearance and activity does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. So if you know Krishna's birth and activities, then you don't come back here again. We are trying to know so many things, especially nowadays with your this endless information. Correct? Even how to make gunpowder. So many things they teach you. But the real knowledge is to know how to what? Huh? How to know about what? Krishna. And if you know Krishna, then Krishna says, finish. You don't have to take birth here anymore. Finish. Your whole material life is. But you cannot know unless you go to a what? Devotee. Unless you go, it's not possible. Just give you a simple question. Before you came here, some of you are coming here, right? Before you came here, did you understand this? You? You understood? Oh yeah, Prabhu, I came here as a realized soul. Is that a fact? Come on. Yes? So because you associate with the devotee, especially reading Prabhupada books, yes? That gives you a different perspective. This is the meaning of association. And this is most important because this is going to stop the cycle of birth and death. Finish. Krishna says here, you don't take birth again in this material world. Attains my eternal abode. I mean, it's a deal. It's not that Krishna is just talking about like some Buddhist philosophy. Always material is bad, everything is bad. No, we have a solution. What is the solution? Worship Krishna and go back. You understand? And Krishna assures us, yes, you surrender. You just surrender to me. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Krishna used the word in Sanskrit, Masucha, don't worry. So are we willing to take that step or not? That's the thing. Yes, everybody got so many responsibilities. Yeah, I got family, work, this, that. But the most important responsibility is to take care of our soul. Understand? That is the most important. Everything else is secondary. You understand? Just like the birds and animals, they don't worry about clocking in tomorrow 8 o'clock. Do they worry about it? Huh? They know, they are provided for. Isavasamedam sarvam jagatyam. Everybody is provided their necessity. Eko bahunam vidadata kaman. This one person, Krishna, is maintaining every one of us. And our food, this all is already arranged. Not that you work so hard, you will get more. No. Correct? There, your quota. The only thing that is missing is this knowledge about God. This is the missing link. If we can somehow or other connect back, then everything becomes very nice. The first thing that happens is that you don't have any more headaches. You don't have any more headaches. That's the symptom of getting connected to Krishna. You understand? Now see how many headaches, how many problems? Yes? Problem from your mind, problem from other people's mind, problem from demigods, so much cold, so much hot, no water, no this, no this, so many problems. All these things will become, you become free from all these things simply by opening the mouth and connecting to Krishna by chanting this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. That's all. Finish. Take association, chant Hare Krishna, and you see how everything works out automatically by Krishna's arrangement. This is all. Nothing more, nothing less. Anybody can do this, correct? Who cannot do? Unless you are mischievous and envious. Then yes, then what to do? You don't want to chant, right? No problem, you become a dog. You bark. Whole day you can what? Bark. You don't want to chant, you bark? Yes? Or you sing like a parrot. Or the some way you have to make some sound, correct? Better to make this sound or that sound. Which sound you want? Huh? Roar like a lion. Wow, very nice. Is that? Think. Better, that's why to open the mouth and say, and that will save us from the greatest danger. You know, get us from the greatest danger. Even as Krishna says, sometimes it's even our situation is so helpless. Things are, out of order. Even in that helpless situation, if you chant, things will become very, very different. Yeah, I show you. This is from the Srimad Bhagavatam. If one chant the holy name of the Lord, even in a helpless condition or without desiring to do so, all the reaction of a sinful life depart, just as when a lion roars, all the small animals flee in fear. Even if you're not desiring, so even in a helpless condition, you understand? It makes a big difference by opening the mouth and saying, Hare. This is from the what? Garuda Purana, is it? Garuda Purana. You understand? There's another verse also. Is that 11:29? 11:29:20 or what? I don't know. I'm going to see. Chat. 20, maybe 21. O Uddhava, greatest of saints, in a dangerous situation, an ordinary person cries, becomes fearful and laments, although such useless emotions do not change the situation. But activities offered to me without personal motivation, even if they are externally useless, mount to the actual process of religion. Hello? See the difference? Understand? That's why you coming to the temple, you chanting, you associating, doing it, taking. This is all some very, very valuable what? Assets. Understand? It's not a small thing. Even if you open the mouth, it's Hare Krishna. Even you call someone Hare, something you say, it gets you a lot of spiritual benefit. You understand? Hare Krishna says here. That's why he says, Krishna also says, a little endeavor in this saves you from the greatest danger. And what is the greatest danger? Falling down as a cat in a dog. Yes? Come on. A little endeavor. What is the little endeavor? What is that? Opening this big mouth. Hello? And saying what? Is that too difficult to do? That's all. They are so foolish. We have been educated in a foolish way. It's a big scam. I spoke in India like this. This is a scam. Everybody is rushing to get this crazy paper. Yes. And what they do in school? Simply making nonsense. 45,000 Indian students in the state of Karnataka, these girls went for an abortion. Is this education? Is this education? Hello? Is this education? This is nonsense. And that's how we all are programmed to. Our program is to go into nonsense. Yes. How we have been misled? We have been what? Misled. These young girls have not even started their lives, already doing the most greatest sin. What is that? Killing babies. Hello? A good thing? You want your daughter to do this? Tell me. And then you're sending them to such an environment? You're sending them what? Such an environment? I mean, one girl, she just refused to go and study anymore. And she was in the temple when I was there. Her parents were totally upset. And she was telling them, you want me to go to school and end up like this? And then they changed. Okay, you do online classes. When I was there in Pondicherry, I mean, every day the police was coming in. Because all the boys wanting to join and his parents are upset. Yes, because they don't understand the real goal of human life. Yes, what would you do if you were given a choice? Would you go to such a school and get yourself all contaminated? Or you rather start your spiritual life now? Which you prefer? Which you prefer? Huh? That's why he says by Ravana, he told what? Lakshman, Ram sent him to Ravana to find out. Here's some knowledge. And Ravana, he said, Subhagaryam Shikaram. What is that? Something that is auspicious must be done immediately. Prabhu, we have already wasted 155 trillion years. Do you still want to go into the same system and waste your time? Hello? Tell me. There's no difference between in India or in Singapore. The same thing. Birth, death, old age, disease. Come on. The train is packed here, the train is packed there also. You mean in Singapore the train is not packed? Huh? Hello? Same thing. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending is common here. It is common throughout the world. From Lord Brahma planet down to the hellish planet. The same thing. Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. Where you want to go? Nobody can escape. Nobody can escape this death by fleeing to any planet, anywhere. It's not possible. No one in this material world has become free from the four principles of birth, death, old age, and disease, even by fleeing to the various planets. Hello? You have a class within a class? What? No one in this material world has become free from the four principles of birth, death, old age, and disease, even by fleeing to the various planets. Hello? Check it out. What? Check it out. You think you can figure it out going somewhere else? That's not possible. It is not. But now that you have appeared, my Lord, death is fleeing in fear of you. And the living entities, having obtained shelter at your lotus feet, by your mercy, are sleeping in full mental peace. Now think, you think carefully. You understand? Birth, death, old age, disease are inflicted on us by the Lord. Only He, for Him, only He can save the devotee from this. Nobody else can save us. Nobody else can save us. Even Lord Shiva, I'm saying, if you want to come out of this birth, death, then only one person. Who is that? Vishnu eva na samsaya. You can do your what? Navaratri. What? What are you doing? Navaratri. Ganesh Chaturthi. You can do anything you like. You go ahead. You think they'll be able to save you? Yes? Possible. Possible? But you're emphasizing on all these things. Navaratri, Shivaratri, this Ratri. Everything is Ratri, yeah? Nobody is in the daytime. Else, Ratri only, demons are happy at night, no? Correct? Yeah? So what are we doing? What are we doing, Prabhu? Tell me. Hello? Again, wasting time. Again what? Wasting time. Another birth. Another birth. We don't want to do this simple thing. Open the mouth and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. No, we don't want. Yes? Yes? What's your name? What? Prasad. Oh, Prasad. Which Prasad you want now? Yes? So we have to become serious. We have to take this program very seriously. Yes? Otherwise, what to use? I sit here, I speak like this, and you go home, and you come back next week and say, okay, Prabhu, everything. There has to be somewhat changes, is it not? Correct? There is dedication. Knowledge means what? Knowledge means what? You apply them, yes? Otherwise, what's the use of this knowledge? What's the use of this knowledge? Wasting our time, correct? Yes or no? Wasting time, totally waste time. Entertainment, we're coming here, Prabhu, you talk some Krishna story better, no? Krishna be here. As a wasting time. That's why this is very, very important that we understand the goal of our life. Our human life is meant for this education, that we have to become seriously committed to taking shelter of Krishna through the spiritual master and finishing this material life once and for all. There's no other purpose of human life. There's no other purpose. You can tell me anything you like, but it doesn't go. Because anything else is simply a waste of time. Yes? Yes or no? Oh, Prabhu, if you don't work, you cannot get money, then how you run your temple? Hello? Our temple is not run by your money, Our temple is run by what? Who is there, up there? Who is there? Who? They think like that. No, you go to school, you study, get money, then you give something, put there. This is how our temple will run, like this. Hello? The Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is always fully satisfied in Himself. And therefore, when something is offered to Him, the offering by the Lord's mercy is for the benefit of the devotee. For the Lord does not need any service from anyone. Yes? To give an example, if one face is decorated, the reflection of one face in a mirror is also seen to be decorated. But try to understand that if I do anything, it is only for my benefit. The Lord doesn't require. There are all kind of crazy thinking we have, to justify our so-called crazy work outside. You are forced to work, that's all, because of last life, correct? Yes? I don't understand that. They think work is worship. Oh, I have to work, everybody to work. First thing you meet someone, what do you work? Because they're programmed. Our real work is to serve God, Krishna. You understand? That is the most important work. But we are so much programmed. Oh, no, I have to run, I have to go there. If I don't go, I don't get money. That's all. And then time is wasted. 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. What are you doing? Huh? To make money? How many hours to chant? Huh? Catching up. Right? Because you're programmed like that. So why don't you program yourself to do 24 hours in Krishna's work? Why? You cannot do. If Krishna wants, you request, he won't give you. Time is whose time? Belongs to God also. Correct? Yes? Because we are programmed wrong. We are thinking, no, work is worship, I have to work, I have to work, I have to work. That's all thinking. Day and night. Correct? Huh? Yes? Huh? That whole thing is messed up. The whole thing is what? Change. Become more Krishna conscious. Become serious. Why Krishna cannot give this facility? Yes, man proposed, God disposed. Correct? In fact, Krishna says, if you think of me 24 hours, if you worship me, for him, I carry what he lacks and preserve what he has. That's Krishna's words. Correct? Why Krishna cannot give? Only by your work only Krishna will give you. Huh? So we are all thinking like this. The whole system is correct. So why not we change? Think. How I can spend more time with Krishna? How I can become more Krishna conscious? How can I use everything for Krishna? That should be our goal, yes? Because at the end of the day, who's going to save us? Your boss in your company? Hello? Your wife? Your children? Who is going to save you? Who? 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 Yes. Yes. So we have to better put more time for Krishna, correct? Correct? Yeah? Now we got to change our thinking, Our thinking has to change. Otherwise we go on, every day go on, thinking everything is fine. And you think that by doing this at the time of death, you'll be able to remember God? Yes? No? You'll be preoccupied with so many other things. Yes? So many other things will come into your mind. Simple test. How many of you are chanting Hare Krishna? Put up the hand. Right? How many are not chanting? Everyone chanting. Okay, good. Very good. Now you take your beat and you chant in the morning. Yes? And you are saying, yes, I want to, chant. Good now. Yeah? But it's just by taking the beats and chanting, where does the mind go? Hello? Huh? To the lotus feet of Krishna? Tell me. It's not so easy. Yes? Or you do it? your mind doesn't drift. What? Does it drift or not? Most of the time. All the time, practically. Correct? So imagine if we're going to die and our mind drifts. What will be our situation? Yes? Yes? Huh? So we have to learn how to become more serious. Become more? It's scary, yes. If you remember Krishna, yes, you're going back to the spiritual world. But you think you can remember Krishna? Yes? Think? So you have to put in a lot of effort. That's why we recommend you, most of you, I don't know you, if you can come in the morning, it's very important. We have a morning program every day, and that's actually more important than the evening program, because that brings you to the mode of goodness, Mangala Arti, and then you get to chant with us, and you see how much your mind becomes very strong. Very important. Because the evening program is for the beginners and those who come initially and all that. But those who are serious devotees, you have to upgrade this. Then you can see how much positive it is. Otherwise, it's difficult. You don't come in the morning, it's very difficult. Very difficult to make advancement. Impossible, actually. Yes. So please try to understand the few things that we have said. And they are very important because our life is very important. We better try to become serious before we run out of time. And time and tide waits for no man. Very quickly, time finishes. You may seem like now I'm youthful, but in a little while, come. I remember in my case, I started this when I was 20 years old. And now I'm already going to hit 70 years old. 50 years is gone. So fast it's gone. Finish. And then the body also goes into a lot of difficulties as you grow older. Yeah. So when you're young, better try to catch up with this time. It is not for an old man thing, And another crazy belief. No, you do it when you grow old. Crazy philosophy. Now you're young, you should enjoy. When you grow old, you do all these things. Can you guarantee that you can grow old? Hello? So we should not waste time. All right. I think I have spoken very strongly. That's my nature anyways, because I'm speaking strongly for my own realization. It's important not waste our time. So anyone got any questions before we wrap up? I'm sure you will not have questions. So please take it seriously. For those who have not started their spiritual life, I would recommend you to get some beats and chant. Or we have many books on this subject. If you can buy the books and read them, it also be beneficial. Or if the least, you can give your number to any one of our devotees who will make you one of your, in their list of posting they have, that you will get updates, and in this way you can also become, I would say, attracted, get knowledge. And of course, if you do a little better, you can bring your friends and let them also benefit. Life is very short. They can be safe. Why not? Yes? There's so many things you can do. This is very, very important. That's what I see. I just came back from India, 3 months in India. I've been to practically so many cities. The same problem. Everybody is caught. Everyone caught. And this is not a healthy sign. You need to come out of this. And the only way is to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It's said by the Lord Himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He has said this. It's from the Bharanadya Puran. Okay? This thing is rolling like anything. Hare Krishna. I have to do stuff. In this verse, you want to repeat after me? Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyataha. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. Right? This is from the Bharanadya Puran. Oh, it's not stated here. Bharanadya Puran. So you think what you want to do. Of course, you've got choice. We're not saying we cannot force you. We can give you the knowledge. Yes. Krishna also tells Arjuna, yes, now I have spoken to you. Now you act as you please. Because choice is still yours. Correct? You want to become a dog or a monkey or a squirrel, that's your choice. Yes? Or if you want to go back, that's also your choice. Yes? But one thing you have to understand, there's no other way you can find other than chanting Krishna's name. There's no other way. Yes? Right? You cannot do this yoga, you cannot do this meditation. It's very popular. I meditate, I don't know what you think about, but all these things not going to work. It is not. Only thing that will work is what? Chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You can try. The choice is yours. You can do what you like. Nobody says no. But you cannot become serious and successful if you don't chant Krishna's name. You understand? Krishna. All right, I think we have the Aarti now. Then you watch the Aarti and please go up to the 5th floor for your prasadam. Is there any announcement that you want to make for We have a book fair that is going on. If you like to help in serving in the book fair, you can volunteer yourself. You can see Tattvavid Prabhu. He's organizing that. And of course, if you can help us enroll members, that's also a possibility. Or if you can take some books and preach to your friend, also there. So many things you can do. Because anyone who preaches this message, Krishna becomes very dear to you. Krishna says there's nobody more dear. So you try to do something. Because when you do, then your mind also will become engaged. Yes? Something to do. Correct? Okay, then thank you very much for your time. All glories to all of you. All glories to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.